We need the center of your body here, the mid-spine, turning in a very efficient way. At the top of our backswing, trying to create the widest gap, so create as much width as we can between our arms and our sternum. This is going to allow me to be able to rotate through the golf ball and try and maintain that width. Again, I see so many golfers kind of head down and narrow width on the way through. You're never going to get your body extending and rotating through the shot to create speed and power. Alistair Davies here from the Dormied YouTube channel. Welcome, thank you for joining me. So what I want to talk about is how we can create effortless power without really trying to put our back out or do anything stupid, that we can just create natural forces to work correctly. Power comes from many things. It comes from obviously good technique, and it also comes from speed and strength. Now the speed and strength stuff we're kind of going to shelve a little bit. Obviously the technique I'm going to talk to you about will generate more natural speed. And in terms of creating speed on its own, it is a good idea to do some light golf club swinging as fast as you can, left-handed, right-handed, and also to do things when you're practicing on the range, hitting the ball as hard and fast as you can for a number of shots. That is good. So that's your speed stuff. I'm not going to get too in-depth into the speed stuff today. I'm going to talk to you more about the technique I'd like to see to create this effortless power. So the keys really for me to create effortless power is we have to rotate and make a nice, what I'd call big turn. So we need the center of your body here, the mid-spine, turning in a very efficient way. We also need then to create a big distance, a wide arc between our hands and the ball, our hands and our sternum, and our hands and the club head. That arc will maximize our distance for our individual body. Now obviously, if you are taller with longer limbs, this will be easier than someone like myself who's shorter with shorter limbs. So it's a natural advantage. You are further away from your work because you're taller, so some might say that's harder. But obviously the more limb length makes it easier to generate power and speed. But let's maximize your power and speed, whatever you can do. So what we're talking about there basically is from our start position, as we get to the top of our backswing, trying to create the widest gap, so create as much width as we can between our arms and our sternum, okay? And trying to make sure our sternum, albeit staying fairly centered, turns behind the golf ball at the same time. So for me, I'm going to have to allow my body, lower body, to turn a bit to create that. But I'm certainly not allowing my arms to come in. I'm trying to feel them stretch as much as they can. So right arm only feel, right arm straight feel. That's the kind of width I'm looking to try and incorporate. I also want the wrist to load the power too. So there will be some wrist cock, natural wrist cock, not excessive wrist cock would be the key thing for me because that narrows the swing. Then on the through swing, what I'd like to see, obviously, if we get the center of mass dropping behind the hands like this, or leveling with the hands as much as we can, that's going to create more what we call, let's call it roundward force, but centrifugal force. It's going to create the club head trying to catch up naturally, which is going to create more speed and power. So ideally we want to swing it on a good arc and a wide arc with good turn. And in the finish, we're looking for very similar things too. In the finish, I'm looking for full rotation, big width between the hands and body, big effort to rotate our body and our hips through the golf ball, and to go at nice pace. So what does nice pace mean? Nice pace means for me hitting it really hard, but making sure I can hold my finish. If I can't hold my finish, then that's too fast a pace for this nice pace statement. I would also want to, at setup, to allow me to do this, make sure this left foot is flared about 20 to 30 degrees. Again, the more, the less flexible we are. This is going to allow me to be able to rotate through the golf ball and try and maintain that width. Again, I see so many golfers kind of head down and narrow width on the way through. You're never going to get your body extending and rotating through the shot to create speed and power, which is definitely what we want. We want effortless speed and power, so we want a flow. We want turn with width. Essentially, that's it. Turn with width, with the golf club traveling in a good direction to maximize that power and that natural speed we get in the club. Let's have a go at hitting one. Now I'm going to try and feel the swing is what I would call turn wide. So, the body's going to turn as much as it can. I'm going to stamp and hold my finish if I can. And I'm going to try and create this width in the golf swing. So flare that little foot at the start. Okay, so I've even got a tiny bit of cramp there. So I'm stretching that much on the way through there, trying to show this in the demonstration. I've even got a tiny bit of cramp. So that was really sweet. I hit that really, really well. But definitely it was a more expansive golf swing that I would normally do, which is great. It means I need to do more of it. So I would definitely like to see more width in my swing a little bit. That would help me with my constant low point control, and it'd help me maximize my distance. Exactly what we're talking about in this video. How to create that effortless distance of our own potential. How far can we hit it? A lot of players want to hit it straight, not far. But these things I'm talking about in this video are also going to help you be consistently hit the ball straight. Creating width gives you opportunity to get the club head in the right place. Creating width and rotating your body helps you create the right contact. So all these things will help everything, and club face control, it's kind of swing this way is a great concept for your everyman, everyday swing. So there we have it. Turn with width, ideally. Create that motion, create that pivot. Be committed, hold your finish, but hit it hard. Have a go at that and let me know how you get on. Post any questions or comments you have down below. Also any requests for any videos. Also, please like the video if you did enjoy it. That really helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate if you can do that for me.